Well, hello there. My name's Stacy, and I decided to do a product review video. This is the first product review I've ever done on YouTube, so bear with me. Let's see if I could do something fairly interesting here. I am going to review a product that is a candle, or candles from the Stinky Candle Company. That is the name of the company. Stinky Candle Company. They do have a website, stinkycandlecompany.com. They are an American company from out of Illinois. I don't know how long they have been around, but I became aware of their existence during the pandemic in 2020. An ad just showed up in my Facebook feed, and I decided to check them out and order some candles. Because in 2020, we were all sitting at home with nothing to do, and I think we all bought things that we didn't really need, so I did that too. Um, I have liked scented candles ever since I was a little girl, and I would go to Woolworths with my mother. And Woolworths had these wooden baskets full of scented candles. Each basket had a basket full 1 cent. Um, and they were votive candles. Each basket had a different scent. Uh, each, and I would stand there and smell them all. I was a little girl. And I was just fascinated about how they smelled so differently. Each basket had a distinct smell. There was the strawberry ones, the vanilla scented ones, blueberry, and I can't remember what else right now, but Woolworths had them, and that was my first encounter with scented candles. If you're too young to know what Woolworths is, go ask your parents, they'll tell you. Basically, it was a discount department store, really. And my mother would go shopping, and I would be left to smell the candles and entertain myself. Back then, you could kind of let your kids loose in the store and not worry about it. It was different times. So anyway, that started a lifelong passion for scented candles. And in adulthood, I went through a huge Yankee Candle phase where I had about a dozen or so Yankee candles. And then I got tired of them, so I wanted candles that smelled different and unique. I got tired of the same old scents all the time. So I checked out Stinky Candle Company. Uh, like I said, they have a website. They're on all the social media platforms, the usual. Their candles run about $12.99 each plus shipping. Sometimes they do have sales, and if you sign up and get on their mailing list, you get a discount. I believe it's a 10% discount. Their website kind of looks like this, and it says scents you would not find anywhere else. And here's another shot of their webpage. So they have several different kinds of candles. I would say probably about 30 or 40 different kinds. I didn't count them, but I would say it's in the ballpark figure of 30 different kinds of candles. Um, they have special ones. They have ones that are a limited edition that disappear after a while. They also have wholesale. If you're a business who wants to sell their candles, they'll make a wholesale deal with you, and they also do custom candles. If you're a corporate or some other group who wants a custom scent, they'll try to put one together for you. So I think that's pretty cool. So I decided to buy 3 candles, and they are fresh wood, potting soil, unique, huh? And grandpa's pipe. Now, this company has the usual smells you'll find in any gift shop that sells candles, like lilac and coffee scented, the usual floral or sweet scented candles, but they have really strange um, scented candles as well, such as they have a candle that smells like body odor. Um, they have a candle that smells like farts. And they have a candle that smells like vomit. I have no idea why anybody would want candles that smell like these things. Maybe to be given as a gag gift, a literal gag gift, because they would certainly make me gag. Um, Maybe that's why. I have no idea why you would want to smell those things on purpose. They also have car exhaust candles. They have one called gasoline. I know some people like the smell of that, but I think that's a little bizarre, but I don't know. To each their own. I was kind of surprised that they don't have one called skunk, since they make scents that are different. Maybe it's a little hard to duplicate the scent of skunk. I don't know. But um I get the real deal sometimes around here. There is a skunk that lives, or skunks that live in this area, and I do smell them once in a while. A little side note, I feed outside cats that live outside, and I feed them dry cat food. One night I came home and I saw an unusual looking cat. I took a closer look, and it wasn't a cat. It was a skunk, enjoying the cat food, eating meow mix. And I very quietly took a picture of it and ran into the house. Did not come out the rest of the night. Um, I told this to people, and somebody said to me, "You sure you didn't see a black and white cat?" I said, "Come on, I know it's skunk when I see one. It was definitely one skunk." Anyway, back to my review. I oh other unique scents they have are some really interesting sounding ones, like fresh tomato, freshly baked bread, and bacon. I think these things would make me hungry, though, if I smelled them. I'm wondering if you burned all 3 of those at the same time, tomato, bread, and bacon, if it smells like a BLT. Just wondering. Um, they also have a pizza scented candle and a French fries scented candle. And I think those would make me hungry. I don't know. And they also have a popcorn one. Uh, they also have a swimming pool scented one that smells like chlorine, and I actually like that smell. I didn't buy that candle though. Not yet, maybe in the future. So, okay, I'm gonna review my first one. I lit each one for about a half an hour so I could really get the scent going. And this one is, sorry, I called it fresh wood. It's called timber. And these uh, these candles are about 4 ounces, and they look like this. They're this size, and the name of the candle, the scent is on top, Stinky, and they're all in metal tins, which is nice because glass is heavy and it could break. I prefer the tins actually, even though they're not as pretty as glass. So I lit this one. Here's what it looks like. And it does smell like wood, timber, but it also reminded me of church. It smells like a combination of old wood, incense, and wax candles all rolled into one. If you've ever been to an old church where they use incense and there's a lot of old wood around, and it's one of the really older churches, and they use a lot of candles, it reminds me of that. So I really do like the smell. But I wouldn't call this timber. I would call it something else. Maybe I'd call it high mass because it's what it smells like to me. So it's strong. It didn't take long for it to permeate the air. So I give it points for being strong and having a nice scented smell. Um, but I take points off for the name timber. It just does not smell like fresh cut wood. I don't think that's accurate. It smells like what I said, high mass. Maybe if they called it burning wood, it would have been better. I don't know, but I give this 3 out of 4 sniffs on a scale of 1 to 5 sniffs. Okay. Now this one is called Grandpa's Pipe. Grandpa's Pipe. I didn't have a grandpa that smoked the pipe, or any other relatives for that matter that smoked pipes. However, I did smell pipe at some point in my life and I liked the smell, so I bought this. So this is a candle that smells like a pipe. This is not a pipe, and this is not a pipe. Yeah, some art humor for you. So, this is what it looks like. It's kind of a brownish color. And I burnt this for the same amount of time, about 30 minutes. And I have to say it does smell like a pipe. It's pretty on the ball, pretty on the mark as far as accuracy goes. Smells like a combination of pipe and maybe aftershave. I don't know, but it has a very nice, um, kind of an earthy, musky smell. Excuse me. Um, if you smell pipe tobacco, you know what I'm talking about. So it does smell like that. So I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 sniffs out of one scale of 1 to 5. 4 out of 5. So I recommend. It might be a little too much, too powerful for certain people, but I like it. Excuse me. Next, I have potting soil. Here's what it looks like. Sorry, candles are making me cough. The inside is also a brownish color. And this of the three is my favorite. It smells 100% like potting soil. It is on the ball, on the nose. No pun intended. This is a great gift for the gardeners in your life, people who like plants. Um, it smells really earthy, as you would expect it to. It does take a little while for it to hit the air and get really strong, but it's worth the wait. So, this is my favorite out of the three, and it gets 5 out of 5 sniffs out of a scale 1 to 5. So, once again, it's potting soil, grandpa's pipe, and timber. If I get any more scents, I will let you know and I will review them for you. So, thank you for watching this review. I hope you liked it. If you ever bought a stinky candle, let me know and say something in the comments. I'd really like to hear from you, okay? Thank you for watching. Bye.